morning. It has been a while. It has been interesting. Needless to say, I have missed you guys. I have wanted to get on here so many times, and either I have just been extremely busy. My kids are now doing the spring sports. So Chloe's doing track, Christian's doing golf. And so there's tournaments and meets and driving and all the things. And then I have also been getting stuff ready for this, because this is what my home looks like right now. You guys know that I am doing the mother's tea 3 days after my surgery, and I've gotten a lot of feedback from that. And I just want to explain my why in that. I was asked in August if I would host the Mother's Tea, and it's such a sweet just tradition that our school does. The junior moms put it on for the senior moms, and they come and they have brunch and they fellowship. And do you need to go outside? You need to go outside? Okay, we're gonna let Daisy outside and we're gonna talk at the same time. So they come and they fellowship and they eat, and then they read letters that their kids have all written for them. So all of the seniors write letters for their moms to read, and you can choose to read them in public, like in front of everybody, which I'm like, who in the world decided that? Like, this is like years and years of tradition, so it's gone on forever, but I'm just like, I do not think that I could hold it together long enough to be able to get out 3 words, but we will find out next year. So I was asked in August if I would host this event, and I'm gonna make my coffee while I'm talking to you because I'm getting ready to go on a trip, and I will explain that to you when I get in the car, but I wanted to touch base a little bit beforehand because there's so much stuff to go over. So, I had to get out of breath really easy, so I apologize. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Mother's Tea. So they read these letters in front of everybody that their kids have written, and there's a speaker, and it's just a really, really sweet event. So when I was asked, I was like, well, totally, I would be more than happy to host it. Not realizing that cancer was right around the corner. So I thought about it and I prayed about it, and you guys know that through this whole journey, my whole goal and intention has been to just give the devil the finger through this whole entire thing. And so I am fully aware that God has not been caught off guard by anything that has happened with me. And because of that, God knew when I agreed in August to do all of this, that all of this was also going to take place. And so I will continue to host Mother's Tea. I have an amazing group of women who came and helped me decorate on Tuesday night. Today, just for reference, because it's been so long, is April 19. And my surgery is on Tuesday. Thank God. So a little bit about that. They came on Tuesday night. I had everything figured out. I knew what we were doing. I knew how we were doing it. I had stuff laid out that I could. Some things obviously I can't lift, but they came in and they helped me, and they are God's angels here on earth. And I am fully, fully convinced of that. And so we got it all done, and my family is gonna live in this for the next 2 weeks, or a week and a half, I guess now. And it's gonna be great. and we are going to glorify God in this, and I refuse to give the devil any satisfaction whatsoever by canceling this event. So I might be propped up here in the corner right here, or I might be the live entertainment and I might be swinging from that fan, depending on how drugged I am. It's really hard to say at this point. So we'll find out. But I am going on a trip this weekend. I'm going to the lake with a couple of my girlfriends. We are going to go to Favored Women. It's kind of like Women of Faith, Women of Joy, and I'm super, super excited. It is allowing me to get away from just thinking about everything, and like I said, surgery is coming up. I'm a little bit, not a little bit, I'm extremely nervous about that because you guys know that I have to do the transfer surgery where they take out these straight from hell expanders and they will then insert the implants. However, with that, for those of you that don't know, I have to have liposuction. So they are having to take liposuction from my stomach, from my outer thighs on both legs to be able to fill all of this back in to try and make it as smooth as possible and actually look like a real boob. So I'm almost dreading the liposuction more than I am the transfer surgery because I know that that is gonna hurt really bad because they have told me. But I'm just trying to be positive and it will be fine. So going to the lake this weekend is going to be just such a breath of fresh air. I will get more into the talk of the expanders when I get in the car. I will catch you guys up a little bit more, but really quick, I wanted to show you kind of what is going on around here because you guys haven't been over for a long time. And I'm sorry about that. It's been a ride. So let me really fast show you what all of this looks like and kind of my packing situation, and then we'll get in the car. All right, Daisy is really wanting to know where her couches are because she's not able to lounge on them anymore. And frankly, my children are wondering the same thing. But this is what we have done. And our gift to the moms is a picture that their kids picked out of them, and we had them come up with 10 words that describe their moms, and we put those around the picture frame just like that. This is the program that I created, and so we kind of blended everything together there. And then here on the back, let me find, here on the back, we had the kids write 5 different memories that they have of their mom. And it's just really, really sweet to just read all of the things that the kids said. Underneath the tables, I have all of the serving dishes ready to go. That way we can get all of that out. The day before surgery, I am going to get the counter all set up, and then we're gonna have a coffee bar over there on the table. So that will be great. I found these really cute tissue boxes that I thought were perfect for this because it wasn't like you walk in the house and you instantly see Kleenex and it's like, oh my word, I'm gonna be crying the whole entire time I'm here. But then I also found these little tea lights. They are battery operated, so we will turn all of those on the day of the event. And then I busted out the Christmas garland and I put that up there. And then my friend had some, like a rose garland that she used for her niece's baby shower. And so I just intertwined that in there. And I think that that goes great with this because we also have the pink in that. And then these, we used the covers of the chargers to put over the top of everything. That way it doesn't get dusty and there's not dust in people's foods and whatever. I found 10 of these little tea lights at Savers, and so we're gonna light those the day of. And then all of my dishes came from Amazon. They are like just a really pale pink with gold trim, and then the silverware came with it. And they're just plastic and disposable. So this is what we've got, and I think that it will be great. Next Friday, we need to go and pick up the chairs. We just have white foldable chairs that we have rented, and that is that. So this is all ready to go, which is perfect. And then over here are the letters from the kids, and I just put those in envelopes with a little stamp and the mom's name. So when they come in, they'll be able to find their name and get their letter. And then this is our welcome sign. This is one side of it. And again, we just used the same garland. And then on the back over here, it just says, welcome to Mother's Tea. And then we've got this cute little sign that we're gonna put at the end of the road on the day of. So, it's been a lot going on. These are my things that I'm taking. So I've got my bag that you guys saw when Chloe and I went to Nashville. Love this thing. I will link it down below. My backpack that has my computer and all of that. My shoes. I've got to take my bolsters with me because I'm still sleeping with those. And I've got my trench coat and my jean jacket as part of my outfits that I'm gonna wear, and so I don't freeze to death because I'm always freezing. And let's see what else. I've got my water thing that I'm still doing 2 of. I drink 80 ounces of water a day, and I'm just getting all of my coffees ready before I go because I hate driving through and getting it. Number one, you guys know I don't like Starbucks, so I just make my coffee at home and I take it with me. So that is what I'm doing here. Of course it needs more water because I've got no more hands to do. So hold on one second. All right, we'll try this again. So I've got these almost ready to go. I have this situation here. These are waiting for the kids to come home and put away. All right, Daisy had to get a hold of herself there for a second. So I've got the dishes here drying. The kids will put those away when they come home. I've got a smoothie there that needs to thaw out so we can throw it away. I washed the bedding. Sam comes home today. He's been gone most of the week. And so he's gonna put that on once he gets home because I can't do all the stretching and reaching and all the things. I've got my coffee ready to go. My dad's here to get this one to take home with him today. My mom is in Denver visiting her sister. And we just have a lot going on. All of this stuff, like I said, goes to the car. This goes to the car. And I think we're ready to go, right? Are we ready to go? Yeah, okay. All right, I will meet you guys in the car. All right, I am
Continue for 7 miles.
The car, and I am headed to pick up my first rider. We are carpooling, and I'm driving, so which is why I have my lovely compression sleeve. You guys know I have to wear that every time I drive long distances or fly for the rest of my life so that I don't get lymphedema, because they removed a lymph node from my armpit during my double mastectomy, and so because of that I have to do a lot of different things that I didn't have to do before. But this lovely pink sleeve is one thing that I have to do. And I mentioned before why I picked pink. For those of you that don't know, I don't wear pink. It is not something that I have probably worn since I was like 8 or 10 years old. And so for me to wear pink shows that something has really gone awry, and it's my way of showing that this is nothing but the devil, and that the devil made me do it, because it's just not, like, I don't even wear the cancer stuff. For me, it's just, I refuse to give any glory to the devil at all for any of this. So that's why I have that on. And then I have my medical bracelet here that says I cannot have any finger pricks, IVs, anything in my right side. And that's that. We're ready to roll. And I've got one of my 2 coffees. I drink, usually I only drink one of these a day with my, okay, what are you doing here? With my water, but I want to be alert and awake. Tonight's going to be a really late night. Our conference doesn't even start until 7. So I just feel like I'm going to need a little bit more juice today than normal. So just a little backstory about how things have been going. These are extremely painful. I can't even tell you, and it pains me, no pun intended, to say that this has not been an easy road, because I had every intention of just pushing through and, you know, being strong and whatever. And I feel like I have. However, these have just dragged me down like I couldn't imagine. I definitely feel like they are a one-size-fits-all type of apparatus, which is not comfy, because obviously something that fits a 5'9", 5'10" body frame is not going to fit comfortably in my body frame. I am 5'5" and some. I am just a thinner person. I have a very small body frame, I guess, and there's just nowhere for them to go. And during my last fill, which was 3 weeks ago now, they just went everywhere. This one shifted over. This one is jammed up into my pectoral muscle and has been for about the last 3 weeks.
In 2 miles, take the Kansas 10 east exit toward Lenexa.
So it's not super comfy. This kind of makes my arm go a little bit tingly every once in a while. And it's just really, really uncomfortable. I feel like I literally have bricks just laying on my chest at all times, which makes it really hard to sleep. And that has kind of been the thing with the filming, is that even though there's things that I want to do and I want to show you and all of that, I just plain haven't had the energy to do it, because I don't sleep well. I basically have to sleep at about a 75 degree, 80 degree angle in order to get any rest at all, because when I lay down any more than that, these just lay on top of me, and it's very suffocating. Plus, I will wake up and it will be like this kind of burning sensation, and I'm told it's just because they have kind of been compressed on that tissue that is behind the expander, like in my chest wall. So it doesn't make sleeping awesome. I told Sam, I was like, it's frustrating because I dread the night, because I know that I'm not going to get good sleep. I wake up all through the night, and it's just frustrating. So it's part of it, though, you know. Everything can always be worse, and so I just continue to tell myself that and pump myself up. We're almost done. Surgery is on Tuesday of next week, which is April 23. I am supposed to find out today what time my surgery is. I'm hoping that I get rescheduled because right now I am scheduled for 1:30, but they told me that there is a chance that I would be moved to earlier due to some cancellations and all the things. So we will see what that looks like. Like I said, they're supposed to call and let me know today. They're supposed to call in all of my medication today. That way I can get that picked up and ready to go on Tuesday, or before Tuesday, but have it ready for Tuesday. I made sure that they had tramadol on the list and not anything else because, as we found with the last surgery, I cannot take oxycodone or hydrocodone. Those are just not my friends. So the tramadol is the drug of choice, I guess. And then whatever else comes along with that. I know that I had to get a massager for the tissue after the liposuction so that I can massage that tissue every day so that it doesn't get tough and bumpy as it's healing in the liposuction areas. Let's see, what else? Everything as far as recovery is the same as it was with the mastectomy. I'm still going to be out of commission for 6 weeks. I can't lift, reach, stretch. I can't bend down, which that is a new part. That's going to be hard, but I will definitely be putting my gripper to use. I haven't really needed it a whole lot this go round, but obviously this next time it's going to come in really handy. So that is kind of the recovery part of that. And then Mother's Tea will be 3 days later. So I will go and, I'm sorry, I have to have the air conditioning on because my phone got too hot in the window. So we just have a whole thing going on here. So I hope that you can hear me. But I have to go and get marked on Monday. So if you remember right, there was that little tiny bit of cancer that they were not able to get. Well, it's not that they weren't able to get it. They thought that they got it because they were trying to salvage my nipple on my right side, which is the cancer side. And when the margins came back, there was still a teeny tiny corner left in there. And so they have got to go back in during surgery and cut that out. He's like, I'm sorry, but you may have a little bit misshapen nipple. And I was like, okay, who cares? Like, cancer, misshapen nipple, So they've got to do that. So I have to go into my cancer doctor, my breast surgeon, and she has to mark me so that he knows what to cut. So I've got that on Monday, and then obviously just all of the things of scurrying around and getting everything ready to sit for the next 6 weeks. So anyways, that is where we are. That is where I have been. And I have missed you guys so much. This is not how I had hoped for my recovery to go. I hoped to be able to still communicate with you guys and talk to you and do all of the things, and in the middle of just plain not having any energy to do the things around my house.
In half a
or
mile, keep
to
left to
plain
stay on
just
I-435
get on and
east.
chat, to going to track meets and going to golf tournaments, because I'm not going to miss those, cancer or not. I will be right there every time. So I am hopeful that this next surgery will be much better, less painful after the first couple of weeks. I have to wear like compression yoga type pants for a week afterwards because of the liposuction. But at least the expanders will be out. I was like, you know what? Because this one is off and this one is off, and I'm a little bit nervous of what's going on in there, if everything has healed the way it was supposed to, and all of the things. And so I said to Sam, I was like, so if they get in there and things didn't turn out the way that they had hoped, and it's like, oh, we've got to put these back in for another 2.5 months because everything didn't heal the way it should, we can't do this because blah blah blah, just sew me right up. Just don't even, we're not even gonna deal with it, you know. We're gonna just get sewn up, because I cannot and will not go through these again. It has been that bad. So hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully I come out with implants. But I do know one thing, I better not come back out with these, or there will be hell to pay. So that is that. We are just pushing down the road here. I am so excited. It is sunny. Yesterday was rainy and dreary. We sat out at a track meet last night until almost 9 o'clock in the freezing weather, which for me it's even doubly as cold because I have no tissue up here to stay warm. But then also when you go outside, everything, like your body just kind of tenses up, and so every muscle in my chest, it contracts and spasms because it's cold. And so being out there in the freezing cold was not exciting at all. Plus, when you kind of hunker down to get, you know, a little bit warmer, like you tuck everything in and you kind of throw your shoulders down, the expanders will then dig into the tissue because you're pushing everything down, and it's just whatever, you know, it's part of it. It hurts and it's painful, but I was not about to miss seeing Chloe run. So we push through and we do hard things because we can. And so that's what last night looked like. Sam comes home from his trip today, and then he sadly has to fly out on Tuesday night after my surgery to Orlando. He's got corporate meetings last week, or not last week, this coming week, that he can't get out of, and so it will be fine. My mom's in Denver with my aunt, like I said, and so my dad and my sister are going to come and stay at my house for a couple days. I will have the kids there, and it will be great. You know, you adapt and adjust and you pivot how you need to, and where you can't, I feel like God will give you the remaining strength that you need, and so it will all be fine. But I am super, super excited for this weekend with my friends at my favorite place on earth, and we are just going to go and we are going to fellowship together and hang out and praise the Lord with other women, and it's going to be beautiful.
You're the defender of the weak. You comfort those in need.
Am I not a good enough Christian? Is that why I'm so afraid? Or do I not have enough faith? If I had enough faith, I wouldn't still be afraid. And what happened is, not only was I dealing with my fear, I was just heaping self-condemnation on myself. I was picking up the enemy's tools and beating myself up with them. But God, in his gracious mercy, knew that fear and anxiety and worry are the emotions that we are all going to feel all the time. That's why all throughout Scripture, he is saying, do not be afraid, do not worry. I am with you. Not because he is upset with us for being afraid, not because we are doing anything wrong that's upsetting him, but because he loves us. He created us. He knew that we needed this.
Today is Monday, April 23, and it is the day before surgery. Praise the Lord. I am on my way to the doctor's office right now so I can get marked for the last little bit of cancer that I was telling you about that they did not get the last time because, you guys are crooked. There we go. Because they were trying to salvage the nipple and it just didn't get within the margins. So they've gotta snatch that on their way out tomorrow. And I'm gonna use this camera to put my chapstick on. I love this thing. This is the Fat Oil by NYX. And I really, really like it. It's like a chapstick type of consistency, but it has color, so it actually looks like I'm alive. So I really like that. Maybe try it out. This is in your frame, but anyway, so that's what I'm doing this morning. Sam is going to meet me over there. And let's see what else. We've got to pick up Walmart. I've got some groceries that we need for our house, and then also I need to get the last little bit of stuff before the Mother's Tea on Saturday, so I can get all of that in the fridge and ready to go. I've got a couple things that I need to do for the Mother's Tea this morning really quick. I need to print off another program and set another place setting because we had a last minute add-on, and just getting everything ready, finishing up some laundry. And I know you guys are crooked and I'm sorry, but it's just not wanting to stay still for me. So just laundry, picking up, getting everything ready. I do not have to stay overnight tomorrow. Thank goodness. Like, couldn't be more thrilled. It's a in and out. Well, not an in and an out, not that fast. I wish, right? It is actually going to be about 2.5 to 3 hours. So 2 to 2.5 hours for the breast part of the surgery, like the transfer. And then I think the liposuction part of it is about 30 minutes. So hopefully that's the case and I'm not in there longer. I think that the expanders know that they're coming out because they are just giving me fits yesterday and today. They are so painful and they're just spazzing, and well, they're not, but the tissue around it is. And so it's just making it really uncomfortable. But you know what? We're almost on the other side. So we have that to be thankful for. And let's see, what else? We've got meals starting today. So that is nice. I don't have to worry about supper tonight. And then they are actually going every day for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll taper off and kind of see what, like, after 2 weeks looks like. I may not even meet them. The family may just be great, and so we'll kind of play that by ear. I didn't want to do meals again this time around, but my friends didn't really give me a choice, so here we are. I'm just so overwhelmed and humbled by the outpouring of just care that our family has been given through all of this. It has been unbelievable. I need to go and check my P.O. box today before my surgery and see what that looks like and get that all cleaned out. And then I think that's about it. Chloe has a hair appointment today at 4 o'clock. She gets highlights in her hair once a year, always before summer. She loves the highlights to go with her tan, to go with her deal, and she's super excited. So that is this afternoon, and that's kind of what we're doing over here. So I will bring you guys along with me so that you can kind of see leading up to the day, and then I will either cut it off today and start again tomorrow, or end tomorrow. I'm not really sure. It depends on how much content I can get you today to have a somewhat decent video, because obviously those haven't worked out like I had hoped that they would have. But you know what? We're just gonna pivot where we need to, and we're gonna make it work, and we are gonna continue telling the devil no, because he has no place here. So, all right, I'm going to pay attention here to the road, and then I will touch back with you guys after my appointment and let you know what they said. All right, really quick, I wanted to show you, I didn't have time to do it before I left, but I wanted to show you what the outfit of the day is. We haven't been able to do this for a while, so I thought that I would show you what I wore out today. I have just got my New Balance shoes. I love these. You guys have seen these before. They are extremely comfortable, and I wear these a lot with jeans and blazers and things like that. We are still really doing up the button front outfits, so that is what we have on today. I've got this striped kind of seersucker type shirt, and it is just a tank top here, and then obviously buttons up the front. And then I've just got this white blazer, and I just realized when I tried to put my hand in the pockets that I have not unstitched it right here so that I can put my hands in. So I need to do that when I'm done here while I'm thinking about it, or I will forget. And then I've just got my Amazon belt. It's linked in my Amazon storefront. You guys have seen this since around Christmas time. I love this. It comes in a pack with a black one and a brown one for a really reasonable price. And then I didn't do necklaces today because this comes up so high. It's just, I don't know, it makes me feel very confined when I wear necklaces with this. But I did do my big teardrop earrings with this, and then on my wrist I just have these elastic gold bracelets and my medical bracelet, which looks like this on the other side so that it's not so ugly. But anyways, hair is just blown out straight. I didn't really do anything to it today. And that is what we are rocking. And then I forgot to tell you about my jeans. These are just from Madewell, and they are cut off at the bottoms. So I've wanted to try and show you guys an appropriate visual of what these expanders look like, and I think I can do that. We're gonna give it a shot. So here, I don't know if it's easy for you guys to see. This is the width right now of my cleavage. You can see everything is hollowed out. You've got my chest bones right here. And then on top here is where the expanders start. So they are extremely hard right here. Like I'm pushing into that right now. You can see like the indentation because there's just plastic underneath there. But then here you can see a little bit easier maybe where it just comes down right here. And so, like I said, my cleavage is literally this wide, which is insane to me. She said today that everything looked good, and she marked me so that they know exactly where they need to go. I cannot show you that because that is highly inappropriate. However, I can show that she initialed it. She's like, I'm gonna show that I initialed it. That way he knows it was me that did it. And I'm thinking, I don't know who else would be drawn on my chest, but you know, you do what you've got to do. You can see it a little bit better here. Right here is the expander. And these are right in there. and they are painful. I am sorry for anybody that has to have them, but I am here to tell you that you will get through it and it will be okay. Right down here, I'm going to show you the easiest way I can. This is the side of my boob, and as you can see right here, it is lodged right here in my pectoral muscle. And she looked at that today and said, yep, that is normal. And I'm thinking, I don't know how, but okay. And so this is a very good illustration right here of what it looks like everywhere else. And that is just the outer part of my breast as it's expanding. So that is what we have going on. And that is what has been going on. And I could not be more thrilled that they are coming out tomorrow. So I wanted you guys to be able to see that in a way that was appropriate, but kind of get a glimpse for those of you that have to go through this, kind of what it is. It is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever gone through in my life, but you will get through it. It's going to be hard, but you will get through it. And you know what? Those days that you feel like you have absolutely no strength whatsoever, it's okay. Let yourself feel that. And I was telling my doctor this morning that it has been so interesting to me. 95% of this whole thing has been mental and 5% physical. You just don't understand the mental toll that this will take out of your body for so many different reasons. You know, I was asking her today, like, what is the likelihood that what was left in there has spread over the last, 2.5 months? And she said it's really unlikely. She feels very confident that it has not. But again, the mental, and the devil gets in your head, and he wants nothing more than for you to question everything that's going on, to think the worst, to create your own storyline of what's going to happen, what is happening, all of this. And we just can't let him win. You know what? I have given him the finger so many times throughout this whole journey, and I will continue to give him the finger. And it feels amazing when I do, but we are going to fight back and we are going to attack. And what that looks like is us praising God through this horrendous valley, because we will get back up to the top of the mountain, and you will get back up to the top of the mountain. It's not going to be easy, but you are going to come out on the other side realizing that you are so much stronger than you ever imagined that you could be. And it's a growth journey. So I wanted to make sure before they come out tomorrow that you guys were kind of able to see what was going on and maybe get a little bit of a appropriate glimpse into what this is like. And then I will be able to kind of show you from here on out what the rest of it entails. I am going to get a few things picked up. I'll meet you guys back in the kitchen, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of a rundown of what we've got going on the rest of the day. And we're just going to prepare for tomorrow. All right, I have been busy as a bee over here, boy. Just trying to get stuff ready. It's 2:50. I've got to go get Chloe here in just a couple minutes, but I wanted to show you really quick what I got from Instacart, because we were running a little bit short on some things that I wanted to hurry and get restocked before tomorrow. So I got some Blueberry Nature's Bakery fig bars. The kids love these for snack and in their lunch. For the same purpose, they love the peanut butter dark chocolate. And then for the coffee creamers, we love this toasted marshmallow. This is actually the one that I use every day. And then the rest of the family likes the cookie dough. They also like the macchiato one, but they didn't have that this time, so we opted for cookie dough. And then Christian wanted some beef bacon. They were having a sale on cold brew coffee, and Chloe loves this. She doesn't really like hot drinks, so we get her the cold, and then we needed some meatless sausage patties. So that is what I got from Instacart. I am going to hurry and get that put away, and then I will show you what else I have been doing. All right, that is all put away. I have got my soup pot over here drying so that I can put that in the pantry. And then I went ahead and made a list of all of the things that we are going to be serving for the Mother's Tea. And that way I could mark off everything that I needed to that would need a platter or bowl or what have you. And then I came in here. Let me turn the light on so you can see a little bit better. And I organized everything that was going to go on the serving areas. So we've got orange juice and granola here. For the granola, we are going to do little granola yogurt parfaits. So we've got the granola for that. And then I have the little containers here for the, like to put it in. And then the gold spoons to go with it. These are like different serving spoons or knives or whatever it is that we would need to serve all of this stuff. And then I went ahead and labeled all of these serving dishes for what would be going on top of them. So we've got the caprese skewers, the quiche, we've got 2 for that. And then chicken salad sliders, cupcakes and muffins. We've got 1 bowl for Triscuits and then 2 bowls for tortilla scoops. And I've got all of these labeled as well. That way everybody knows where everything goes. We are doing some of those really pretty gold wrapped chocolates. So I've got that here. And then these are for the caprese skewers, which I should probably put with that. And then macarons. This is another platter for the chicken salad sliders because we've got 2 different flavors of the chicken salad. And then over here on this side, we've got 2 more dishes for the fruit salad and the spinach artichoke dip. Then back here on this side, I have all of the, I can never ever remember what this is called. Carafe? I don't even know. I'm not that fancy. So we've got 2 for orange juice and then almond milk, regular milk, cream, and dairy-free creamer. So we've got those ready to go. And then we've got a bunch of mugs that we are going to hang from these mug racks. That will be really pretty. And then I've got, I need to get another box downstairs that has more mugs in it, but I need somebody to bring that up for me because I still can't lift anything. So let's see, what do we have over here? We've got regular coffee, decaf coffee, and then I've got my coffee maker here. So I have 2 of them. These are amazing. I will link them in my storefront, but you just put the little filter in there, and I've got 2, that way I can do the regular and decaf. And then we have cute little coffee spoons that we're gonna put out with that as well. I've got a little bowl for my stevia, and then I just put my syrups in these glass containers just to make them prettier. So we've got vanilla, English toffee, and salted caramel. And that is gonna drive me insane. So when I come back home, I'll be fixing that. And then over here, we just have a bunch of pink roses that we are going to fill in for our selfie station. And then if we need anything to kind of fill in like on the counters and whatnot, I went ahead and put all of the fake tulips and greenery in the vases with the sand. That way everything is just kind of in its place. It's not all bent and turned the way that it probably will go, but at least everything that we are going to need for that is right here. So we won't be running around on the morning of trying to put it all together. So that is what this looks like. It is all ready to go, and it should be easy to stay organized and get everything set up in a hopefully timely fashion. All right, I am headed to get Chloe. Wow, that was up close and personal, wasn't it? And our first meal for our meal train, we only have one, is at the school waiting for me. So I need to hurry really quick and get over there to get that from her. And I'm gonna try to wedge myself in this car. Whew, I will be so thrilled to get these things out. I cannot even tell you. So let me update you a little bit on where we are at, but I'm gonna prop you on the tripod here just really quick. Right, let me update you a little bit as far as where we are with surgery schedule and all of that. So, funny story. Funny, not funny. Sam has to go to Orlando tomorrow after my surgery for meetings that have been scheduled forever, and it just is what it is. So we are pivoting. We knew that that was going to be the case, and so we've got everything in place to accommodate that. My dad and my sister are actually going to come over tonight because my mom is in Denver with my aunt, just spending some time there with her. And so my dad and my sister are going to be at the house while I am recovering. And so because of Sam needing to leave to go catch his flight, they bumped my surgery up from 1:30 to 7:30. So I now have to be at the hospital at 6:00 a.m. So I need to put a little speed in my step to make sure that I have everything good to go. My dad and my sister are going to actually come over tonight. That way they will be here with the kids in the morning. My kids can get themselves ready, but I don't like them alone, like at that time of the day when it's dark, and I don't know, that's just me. So because he is able, he is going to come over and just kind of be here with them. And then Sam and I will head out at 5:30 to head to the hospital and get this done. So it will be great. We were praying that they would be able to accommodate his schedule so that he would actually be able to be there when I wake up, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to stay for the whole surgery and would have had to take off before I came out into recovery. So we've got all of that taken care of. I am on my way to get Chloe and pick up the food for the meal train. I need to run by the P.O. box. I need to run by pick up my medicine. They've got all of that called in. And then she has her hair appointment at 4 o'clock. So we are just a moving and a doing. It has been well planned out, and it's gonna be great. So my friend texted me this morning and asked me like how I was mentally doing. And I don't know, there's always a nervousness, I think to say that you're not nervous is a little bit silly, because I don't know how anybody could not be. We are back from all of our errands today. I just went and picked up Chloe from her hair appointment. It's really cute. She's upstairs putting laundry away, so when she comes back down, I will show you what that looks like. But I thought thought I would just kind of walk around here and kind of show what I've been doing and how I'm getting ready for tomorrow still, now that everything has been moved up. I don't have quite as much time to get stuff done that I need to, which is fine. I really didn't have a ton of stuff to do anyway because I kind of had it all pretty much done before Friday when I left to go out of town. But really quick, I will show you what we've got going on. So I had the dishes drying while I went and picked her up. So while I'm doing a couple other things here, she and Christian are gonna unload this for me and put those things away. We've got all our plates ready here. Christian got them out for supper. I told you guys that we had our first meal train tonight, so we've got chicken and rice and salad on the way, and then they got the kids ice cream. It is almost 6:30. Then over here, we've got the arsenal. And let's see, let's start here. I've got my book that I printed off. I showed you guys how I did that last time for my mastectomy. And same thing, I just took all of that out and put it in. This is another one that they have given to me for the reconstructive part of it. So I've got all of this ready to go. I showed you guys this the other day, I think, when I got it. Maybe I did not. This is just for muscle stiffness. It's a homeopathic medicine and it is plant powered. So one thing that will not totally ruin my gut, like all of this stuff. So we have got the arsenal from last time. We've got Tylenol, we've got Advil. We alternate this, we as if like there's somebody else here. I alternate this every 4 hours. And then, is it every 4 hours, every 2 hours? Good Lord, I don't even remember. And then we've got the hydroxyzine. I think this is for tingling of the nerves or something like that. And then the gabapentin, we loved that one because that's for muscle spasms. And let's see, what was this one? The diazepam, maybe that was for muscle spasms. I don't remember. I feel like maybe the diazepam was. It's been a minute because I try to get off this mess as fast as I possibly can. And the tramadol. You guys remember the tramadol from last time? That is what had to intervene in place of the hydrocodone. So we've got those there. And then my aunt came to town over the weekend and left these things at my parents' house. These are things that as a kid, when I lived in Lincoln, which is where she lives, I would eat these things when I was sick, and it was like just, I don't know, I ate this stuff and all of a sudden I was 100% well. So these are Muddy Buddies, and then my great aunt would always make these for me. They are the seasoned little crackers, and so my aunt, my dad's sister, made them in place of obviously my great aunt because she's no longer with us, but she brought those over the weekend so that I would have those to heal with, which is amazing. And then let's see, what else have I done since I last showed you? Got my purse here ready to go. I've got my socks for tomorrow. I'm gonna wear my Birkenstocks because they're easy to slide on and off. This is Christian stuff over here he's got to put away. And then I have my jean jacket to wear over my clothes because it's going to be chilly in the morning, and that is oversized, so it will be easy to get my arms in and out of it without a lot of pain. So got that going there, and then back here, these things the kids all have to put away. They are both home now, so that's what they'll be doing after supper. And then I got this stuff all washed up from the lake and ready to put up on the shelf to go back when we go again. I've got some clothes hanging and drying from the weekend. Chloe's got some laundry there to put away. And so all of that is ready for tomorrow. And I don't think, let's see, I don't think I've done anything really in our bedroom slash storage unit. Oh my goodness, this is what I have to come home to. And I didn't even make the bed this morning because I just was not feeling it, which should tell you all how done I am. I still have my table over here. I need to kind of set this up tonight. I've got my bolsters still that I have to sleep with. And I've got my phone cord here ready to go. This, because I still have to sleep upright for the next 6 weeks. So none of this is really changing. I've got my glasses, my headphones, that is ready to go. And then Sam's got his suitcase here because he has to pack to leave. And then I showed you guys what this whole thing looks like. It's going to be really hard. I mean, luckily I will be extremely tired when I come home, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to. Have to close my eyes a lot laying in the bed. This is, whew, it's all worth it, but it's crazy. I've got my outfit here ready to go for tomorrow. I'm just wearing this. You guys have seen these before. They are big and baggy, and I don't have to worry about something like rubbing against the liposuction areas and the gauze and all the stuff that is going to come along with that. And then nothing back there. Day, I think we're as ready as we're gonna be. Yeah, are you ready? Can you say hi to the people? Say hi, people. Hi. She's like, I'm ready for my mom to get back in bed again like before. She's like living her best life with all of this resting. Killing me, but she's loving it. All right, we are going to eat, and then I will touch back with you guys right before I close this out for the day. All right, everyone, it is 9:50, and I'm tired. I'm ready for bed, but I feel like I have everything kind of where it needs to be before tomorrow. I also feel like I've got mascara all up in my eyebrow, but whatever. I got most of the laundry all finished. I'm just running one more load as kind of a last catch-all type of deal. I got my toenails painted. I painted them tonight. That way they would be done for the next few weeks, since I'm not going to be able to bend over for 6 weeks is what I'm told. So I got that done, and then let's see, what else did we do? We ate, just got everything picked up. I am going to go ahead, wash my face, put my pajamas on, tell my kids goodnight, and I am going to go to bed. I've got to get up about 4 o'clock in the morning. That way I can get ready, get showered, everything, and we can be at the hospital by 6 o'clock. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is finally the day to get these out. And I could not be more thrilled. It is, what time is it? 5:29, and we are just about to go. Chloe just woke up. Christian will be up here in just a second, and we're gonna roll out. I remembered this morning that I forgot to add this to my arsenal. So we're gonna put this here with the multitude of survival items. Daisy is again living her best life. She just woke up too. Day, you ready? You ready for today? Yeah. She's like, I still look a wreck. So this morning, let's see, I got the clothes in the dryer, and those are all ready to go. The kids can get those out before they leave. And that's really all that I had to do. I showered, did all the shaving stuff because I'm not gonna be able to do that for a little bit. And that's what we've got going on. So I'm gonna get my shoes on, my socks on. I don't need to take anything with me because this time I get to come home, which is great. And we're gonna do this. All right, let's do one last outfit of the day with these hideous things. And then we will wave them goodbye. I've got this that you guys have seen before. This is from Amazon and it is in my storefront under mastectomy, I think, pretty sure. And then I've just got my oversized jean jacket that you guys have also seen. I decided to wear this today because it fits very large right here and the arms are bigger, so it will be easier to get on after I have my surgery. And then we'll just front tuck this so we don't look quite so frumpy. But these are literally the softest things ever. Like, I have absolutely loved these through this whole process. It's great quality. And then of course our lovely sports bra. And then for shoes, I've just got, so I've got white socks on, that's why it looks like that. But these are the ones that you guys saw in my, I don't remember when it was. It's been a couple of weeks, but these are the white ones with the gold buckle. And I love them. They're super cute, super comfy. And I've got socks on because it's cold and I know it's gonna be freezing in there, so. And no jewelry, no makeup, no nothing, because I can't wear any of that there. So this is what we are sporting for the big day. All right, we are ready to roll out and to get this all done. Sam got his coffee going, lucky him. And I have told everybody goodbye. And we shall return.
So with those two cards you gave me, it says that you have to look for the $70
Hey everyone, I am home and we are done. They were able to get all of the cancer and it did not appear that anything spread. In the last few weeks while we were waiting, they will send it off to pathology and we will see. I feel okay. I have zero wits about me, so I hope that this all makes sense. But praise God, he was able to get enough fat cells to be able to fill everything in. I haven't seen anything yet because I'm still high as a kite. And I will tell you that the liposuction areas are really, really painful. I don't know why people pay money for this, but I'm thankful that it was there in my case. And we're done. We're done with this part. So I am going to sleep the majority of the day, and I've already taken my medicine, and hopefully that will kick in. Sam is making me some coffee so that I can just kind of relax and get my mind off of the pain in my thighs. It's interesting because I don't feel any pain in my stomach. I'm sure there's different painkillers there because of the breasts up here, but y'all, the expanders are out and I am so, so thankful. No complications, no nothing, just smooth sailing, and but God, he knows, and we're done. We're done. It has been a journey and a battle, and I am sorry that I couldn't keep up like I had wanted to. That, you guys know, just kills me. But I will be answering questions afterwards from your original Q&A, and I haven't forgotten about you. And I am just praying for healing and good healing. And over the mountain, y'all.
We are over the mountain, and I am so thankful. I'm so thankful for you guys, for your just rally army, and you will never know. You will never know how much that has meant to me and to my family. I'm not going to try to get close because that is just nasty right now. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys, have an amazing day, and remember, be intentional about what is important and eliminate all of the rest. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.